Hey, what's up, you guys? Interceptor King here. This is the 2015 Ford Police Interceptor Utility. It's all-wheel drive. It's got a 3.7 liter V6 that produces 304 factory horsepower. It's got 94,000 on it, I think. Anyway, we'll jump on the road, go down the road, do a quick little drive. These are the only vehicles in the world that are crash tested to be rear-ended by another vehicle that's traveling 75 miles per hour. It's got reinforced framing in the back that also prevents body roll. Has heavier duty wheels, tires, suspension, brakes, cooling, and charging systems. It's got a nice vinyl cushion back seat. Waterproof rubber matted floors throughout. There's the rear cargo area. The police interceptors do not have a third row seat in any of them. They only have a second row back seat, so it's for 5 people, including the driver. Spare wheel goes under here. That's the reinforced framing in the back that prevents body roll and is also part of the 75 mile per hour crash test rating. Gets the government's #1 crash test rating, so it's the safest for your family. I got some insulation. Had to cut out a vent in the roof and get rid of some insulation right there. It's got a little thing of paint missing right there. No big deal. Put some touch up on there. All right, I'm gonna pull it out of here and we'll do a quick little test drive. All right, so this doesn't have a center console in it, but I do have aftermarket center consoles. There's a couple of tears in this seat too from a utility belt from the police that used to ride in here. I have the metal plates that go down here and then a nice center console that can go on top of that for an extra price over the sale price of the vehicle. There's that nice vinyl cushion back seat. It's probably never been sat in. It's got 94,274 on the mileage. And that is telling me I need to put air in a tire. So it either needs air in a tire or it needs a tire pressure monitoring sensor replaced. I'm gonna turn the heat up, it's a little bit cold out. Okay, your 12 volt plug-ins right here. Spotlight doesn't come on when I flip it on. You got this dome light in the middle, goes red one way and white the other. You got adjustable pedals, so you can move the pedals towards you or away from you. Ballistic panel underneath the door panel right there. All right, we'll jump down the road, see how it drives. I don't think I've driven this one yet. So in Oregon, you're not allowed to have a passenger-equipped spotlight, passenger side equipped spotlight. So that bulb needs to come out if you're an Oregon resident. These are always professionally maintained and upkept. Like I said, this one's got 94,274 at the time of this recording on the mileage. I'll get up on the highway here in a minute, and once I get around this hippie bus. I don't have the maintenance records for this, so I don't know what all's been done to it, but I'm sure everything's been replaced whenever it needed to be. They got new vehicles and they didn't have room for this one anymore. So brakes feel really good. It gets up and goes like it should. So it's got a low gear. When I press this little button right here, at the end of the column shifter, it'll downshift into a lower gear at a higher RPM, and it'll keep it in that higher RPM range. But I just drive it normal. So normal drive mode usually. Alright, as soon as I get past this bus, I will. And I'll just floor it a few times. We'll just see how it does. These have extra cooling and charging systems for the transmission, the motor, and for the transmission and motor, there's an extra cooling system, and it has a larger alternator than a regular Ford Explorer would. And these were maintained like meticulously because they had to be. So it's got the naturally aspirated 3.7 liter V6. It produces 304 factory horsepower. And it's driving really nice. Still stuck behind this bus, so anyway, this thing feels good, drives good. It's going to be in a good price range. It's going to be less than what the Blue Book value on it is. And if you want a center console, right now the center consoles are $120, and it's $120 for that metal plate that goes under there. So you just put the metal plate down, put the center console on top of it. So for $240 you can have a center console. Drives perfect. So like I said, I don't have the maintenance records for this, so I don't know what all has been replaced and done to this vehicle since it was brand new, but it's been upkept and it driving as good as it does, and the fact that everything feels good, and I got the heater on. And it's not really, the dash isn't really fluttery like that. It's just doing that on the camera. So these have really good turn radiuses on them. They're very tight, so you don't have to do like a 3-point turn on a two-lane highway, like this highway. So these have a tighter turning radius than the civilian Ford Explorers. And from what I've been able to find, I've been doing this for like 23 years. This is the most amount of vehicle for the least amount of money that you can get. Best bang for your buck. So I'll slam on the brakes and just do a quick turnaround real quick. And I'll be in some gravel right here, so it'll be a good test for the all-wheel drive system. Just crank it all the way. 2-lane road. price perfect. So go to interceptorking.com for current inventory. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like us on Facebook. Most amount of vehicle for least amount of money. Why pay more elsewhere? The average cost for just a run-of-the-mill, normal vehicle in the United States for a brand new vehicle right now is over $50,000. That's ridiculous. I just sold a couple of these to a police department that don't have a huge budget. So if you want to save money and get something that's all-wheel drive, gets the government's #1 crash test rating, so it's the safest for your family, handles amazing, was built to be driven, then you should get a police Interceptor utility. These are I have one of these for my daily driver. My wife has a daily driver that's a Ford Police Interceptor utility. My mom drives one. And they're just excellent vehicles for the price and for what the vehicle is. This is going to do everything that a $40,000 SUV is going to do. This might not have the creature comforts like a heated seat and stuff like that, but something that's performance oriented and was built to last. These are the vehicles to have for sure. And they're all-wheel drive. Step on it here. It needs a driver, you guys. So again, this is the 2015 with 94, 282.4 at the time of this recording. Go to interceptorking.com for current inventory. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like us on Facebook. Ballistic door panels. Those will stop a AK-47 round. You guys be safe. Take care. Later.